Hey everyone, Alan here, back with another travel adventure. This time, we're off to the majestic city of Vienna, Austria. As you know, I'm on my whirlwind tour of 20 countries, and Vienna was my next stop after falling in love with the fashion and food scene in Milan. From the moment I stepped off the plane, I could feel that electric energy and excitement that comes with exploring a new place. Vienna is a city steeped in history, culture, and those good vibes. I'm talking about stunning architecture, world-class museums, and enough delicious food to satisfy every craving. So buckle up guys, because over the next few days, we're gonna dive headfirst into everything this incredible city has to offer. Get ready for an unforgettable journey through the heart of Vienna. One of the things that makes Vienna so special is its incredible history, and what better way to experience that than by staying in a place that's seen centuries come and go. Vienna is overflowing with historic hotels and charming bed and breakfasts, each with its own story to tell. Trust me, you'll feel like you've stepped right into a fairy tale. Picture this: ornate ceilings, grand staircases, and antique furniture that whispers tales of a bygone era. These places aren't just hotels, they're living museums. Whether you're looking for a luxurious stay in a Grand Dame hotel or a cozy retreat in a charming B&B, Vienna has something for everyone. Get ready to be pampered like royalty. Now, if you're more into intimate and personalized experiences, then you absolutely have to check out Vienna's bed and breakfasts. I'm talking about those quaint, family-run places that make you feel right at home. You'll be greeted with warm smiles, the scent of freshly baked pastries wafting through the air, and local insights that you won't find in any guidebook. Imagine starting your day with a delicious breakfast spread, complete with homemade jams and freshly brewed coffee, while chatting with your hosts about the best hidden gems in the city. That's what I call the true Viennese experience. Plus, staying in a B&B is a great way to support local businesses and immerse yourself in the city's authentic charm. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. Let's be real guys, no travel adventure is complete without indulging in the local food scene. And let me tell you, Vienna does not disappoint. First things first, coffee. Vienna is practically synonymous with coffee culture, and their coffee houses are legendary. Seriously, these places are like stepping back in time. Imagine this: you walk into a grand cafe with high ceilings, plush velvet chairs, and the aroma of freshly brewed coffee filling the air. You can practically taste the history in every sip. And don't even get me started on the pastries. From flaky croissants to decadent cakes, Viennese coffee houses offer a tantalizing array of treats that will satisfy any sweet tooth. You might as well bring your stretchy pants. Now, once you've had your coffee fix, it's time to explore the rest of Vienna's culinary scene, and trust me, there's something for everyone here. For breakfast, you have to try a traditional Viennese breakfast spread. Think freshly baked bread rolls with butter and jam, cold cuts, cheese, and maybe even a soft-boiled egg. It's the perfect way to fuel up for a day of exploring. When it comes to lunch, Vienna has everything from quick and tasty street food to elegant sit-down restaurants. You can grab a sausage from a street vendor, enjoy a leisurely lunch at a cafe, or try some traditional Viennese schnitzel, and for dinner, get ready for a culinary adventure. Vienna is home to Michelin-starred restaurants, cozy taverns serving hearty Austrian cuisine, and everything in between. Don't be afraid to try something new and exciting. Hey adventurers, Alan here, and we're about to dive into a world of pure decadence. Viennese pastries. You know me, I've got a bit of a sweet tooth. And let me tell you, Vienna is a paradise for anyone who loves a little sugar rush. First up, the holy grail of Viennese sweets, the Sacher Torte. This legendary chocolate cake is a thing of beauty, with layers of rich, dense chocolate sponge cake separated by a thin layer of apricot jam, all coated in a glossy, decadent chocolate icing. Trust me, it's even better than it sounds. Now, the Sacher Torte is serious business in Vienna. There's a long-standing rivalry between Hotel Sacher and Demel, both claiming to have the original recipe. Of course, I had to try both, for research purposes. Honestly, folks, it's a tough call. Both are absolutely incredible. With subtle differences in the texture of the cake and the intensity of the chocolate, it's a delicious dilemma, and one I highly recommend you experience for yourselves. But hold on, folks. the sweet adventure doesn't stop at the Sacher Torte. Vienna is a treasure trove of sugary delights, each more tempting than the last. Get ready for the Apfelstrudel, a flaky pastry filled with warm, cinnamon-spiced apples, often served with a dollop of vanilla sauce or a scoop of ice cream. It's the perfect blend of comforting and delicious, and you'll find it on almost every bakery menu in the city. And then there are the countless other pastries, from delicate cream cakes to fruit-filled tarts, each one a masterpiece of baking artistry. You'll find these tempting treats in charming cafés and bakeries all over Vienna, each with its own unique ambiance and charm. So, my advice to you is this: come to Vienna with an empty stomach and a sweet tooth ready to be satisfied. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Vienna isn't just about palaces and history, it's also a city that knows how to relax. And what better place to do that than in one of its many beautiful parks? One of my personal favorites is Volksgarten. This place is like stepping into a fairy tale. You've got these meticulously manicured flower beds bursting with color, fountains that whisper secrets to the wind, and statues that look like they might just come to life. It's a perfect spot to take a break from sightseeing, grab a coffee and just soak in the atmosphere. You can have a picnic, read a book, or just people watch, whatever helps you unwind. Trust me, after a long day of exploring, there's nothing quite like finding your own little patch of peace in Volksgarten. And speaking of peace, keep an eye out for the Theseus Temple. Now, if you're looking for something a bit more off the beaten path, hop on a tram and head over to Augarten. This place is massive, guys, sprawling with these huge, ancient trees that have seen centuries of Vienna's history unfold. What I love about Augarten is that it feels like a hidden world within the city. You've got locals jogging, families having picnics, and artists setting up their easels to capture the beauty of it all. And the best part? Augarten is home to the Vienna porcelain manufactory. You can actually take a tour and see these master craftspeople creating those exquisite porcelain pieces that Vienna is famous for. Talk about a unique souvenir. But even if porcelain isn't your thing, a stroll through Augarten is an experience in itself. It's a place to breathe, to reconnect with nature, and to remind yourself that sometimes the greatest adventures are found in the quiet moments. Alright guys, we can't talk about Vienna without mentioning its crown jewel, St. Stephen's Cathedral, or as the locals call it, Stephansdom. Now, I've seen my fair share of churches on this world tour, but this one is special. First off, the sheer size of it is awe-inspiring. This Gothic masterpiece dominates the Vienna skyline, its spire piercing the clouds like a needle. And the detail. Oh man, the detail. You could spend hours just admiring the intricate carvings, the colorful roof tiles, and those massive, imposing doors. But here's the thing about Stephansdom. It's not just a pretty facade. It's a living, breathing testament to Vienna's history. It's seen empires rise and fall, wars fought and won, and through it all, it stood strong, a symbol of resilience and enduring faith. Make sure you climb the South Tower for panoramic views of the city. Trust me, the climb is worth it. And if you're lucky enough to be there when the bells ring out, it's an experience you won't soon forget. From the spiritual heart of Vienna, let's move to what's often called the Versailles of Austria Schönbrunn Palace. Guys, this place is like something out of a dream. Imagine sprawling gardens, ornate fountains, and a palace so grand, so opulent, that it takes your breath away. That's Schönbrunn for you. It was the summer residence of the Habsburg rulers, and let me tell you, these guys knew how to live in style. Walking through those gilded rooms, you can almost feel the presence of emperors and empresses, imagining their lavish balls and political intrigues. And the gardens, oh the gardens, they're like a perfectly manicured maze, with hidden grottos, secret statues, and even a zoo. Make sure you grab a map because you could easily spend an entire day getting lost in the beauty of Schönbrunn. And if you have time, catch a classical music concert in the Palace Orangery. It's the perfect way to end a day exploring one of Vienna's most iconic landmarks. Gap 5S. Vienna has been shaped by its residents, including the legendary composers Mozart, Beethoven, and Brahms, as well as the famous psychoanalyst Sigmund Freud. This city, often referred to as the City of Music, has a rich cultural history that continues to influence the world today. From the grand concert halls to the cozy cafes where these great minds once gathered, Vienna's legacy is alive and well. In this chapter we'll explore how these iconic figures have left their mark on this beautiful city. First, let's take a stroll to the Musikverein, one of the world's most famous concert halls, where the Vienna Philharmonic Orchestra performs. It's a place where the walls resonate with the echoes of Mozart's symphonies and Beethoven's sonatas. Imagine sitting in the Golden Hall surrounded by opulent decor as the music of these maestros fills the air. It's an experience that transcends time. Next, we move to Beethoven's Pasqualati House, his former residence, now a museum dedicated to his life and works. Here, you can see his handwritten scores, his piano, and even the ear trumpets he used as his hearing declined. Walking through these rooms, you can almost hear the strains of his Ninth Symphony, feel the passion and the struggle that went into his compositions. And we can't forget Café Central, a historic coffee house that was once a meeting place for intellectuals and artists, including Sigmund Freud. Picture yourself sipping a Viennese melange, surrounded by the same elegant interiors that inspired Freud's groundbreaking theories on the human psyche. It's a place where conversations once shaped the very fabric of modern thought. Vienna's legacy is not just in its buildings and artifacts, but in the spirit of creativity and intellectual pursuit that continues to thrive today. Whether you're a music lover, a history buff, or simply someone who appreciates the finer things in life, Vienna offers a timeless journey through its storied past. Well, there you have it, folks. 5 must-see spots in this incredible city that has stolen a piece of my heart. From the grandeur of its palaces to the tranquility of its parks, Vienna has something for everyone. If you enjoyed this little Viennese adventure, give the video a big thumbs up. It really helps me out. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss my next stop. Rome! We're diving into the heart of the Roman Empire, exploring ancient ruins, indulging in delicious pasta, and maybe, just maybe, learning how to say ciao bella with a little more confidence. Until then, keep exploring, my friends.